So, we're toward the beginning of the Dawnguard questline. And we had an issue last time where the game would crash every time we opened the magic menu. As you can see, I have resolved this issue. Bully. Hey, Rain Man. Yes, I did watch Mauler's video on Dark Souls 2. And I fucking love it. It's absolute genius. Sometimes I'll put it on and I'll just drift off to sleep to it. Netch Leather Armor quest part of the game now, or do I have to download something separately? You have to download it separately. That's the Creation Club. They refer to it as quote-unquote unofficial official DLC. What it is paid mods. That's why on some Nexus pages you'll see a banner that says forever free. My vampiric powers grow as I hunger. So I did lose some progress because of corrupted saves.
You know.
What? I know what? You can't just start a sentence and leave me hanging like that. Jackass. Yeah, that's where I got the to the square. Oh, man. Wait, what the fuck is going on here? Optional visit College of Winterhold, ask about Moth Priest. Where is Urag?
Skyrim, even if it goes unnoticed or unappreciated.
Urag. There you are.
You are now in the Arcanium, of which I am in charge. It might as well be my own little plane of oblivion. Disrupt my Arcanium, and I will have you torn apart by angry Atronachs. Now, do you require assistance?
Oh, absolutely, it's modded. I won't play this game vanilla. Fuck that shit. I need to find a Moth Priest.
A Moth Priest? What in Oblivion do you need a Moth Priest for?
My business is my own. Just tell me what I need to know.
Fine, fine. No need to get your britches in a twist. The obvious answer is to go to the Imperial City. The Moth Priests make their home in the White Gold Tower. Sometimes they go out looking for Elder Scrolls. Lucky for you, there's a Moth Priest in Skyrim right now, doing just that. He stopped in to do some research in the library, then left for Dragon Bridge. If you hurry, you might catch him there.
To Dragon Bridge. You'll play vanilla? Why? This game is so much better modded. Alright, so... I guess that's the closest place we've got that we can fast travel to, so I guess we'll just go there. PC isn't good enough, sadly. Settle for console. Well, I mean, if you're playing the special edition, you can mod on console. As long as you're playing on the current generation of hardware. We can probably take this off the favorites list, and we'll go back to Highborn. Okay. Removal of compass and quest objective markers. Fuck no, that would suck. I don't want that. I like knowing where I'm going. It would be like Morrowind. Yeah, but Morrowind has aged like fine milk, if we're being honest. Hey, 8-bit. Yeah, you can disable the compass. I'm sure there's even a mod for it. Oh, balls. So anyway. Well, I mean, you can do that now. You see the quest objective marker? No objective markers. Ta-da! You don't have to fast travel either. Oh, for God's sake. What is this? Nani?
Let's move faster. The sun is... It's not great for my sleep.
Well, I mean, you could always temporarily enable the marker and see where it is on the map. And then disable it. I mean, you can access your journal right from the map screen. See? Hey, Tech. Welcome back. Good to see you, bud. I need a guard. Hello, sir.
They say Alfred Stormcloak murdered the High King. With his voice, shouted him apart.
That's nice. Know anything about a moth priest visiting Dragon Bridge?
Ah, so that was a moth priest then. He rode through town not long ago with an escort of soldiers. They didn't stop, just headed south across the Dragon Bridge.
Thank you, sir. There's one to implement Dark Souls leveling. That sounds terrible. I saw a while ago somebody did a series of videos where you could use different mods to basically turn Skyrim into Dark Souls. Like there's a mod that makes it so time doesn't pause when you're in the menu. There's a mod called TK Dodge, which actually implements a dodge roll, which you can tie to a hotkey. I'll take these and this and this. Okay. Got Vortex figured out, it's not really that bad. Tell you what, I'll switch to Vortex when I literally can no longer get my hands on Nexus Mod Manager. That's when I will switch. Until then, you can have my Nexus Mod Manager when you pry it from my cold dead hard drive. Of course I'm adverse to change. People always say change will be good, but it never is. Look at Dark Souls 2. Tell me I'm wrong, Coobs. Tell me I'm fucking wrong. You watched me play that pile of shit. Sorry, doggies. How was that run? Terrible. It was Dark Souls 2. What spell is that? I'm using... In my right hand, I'm using Blight Curse, and in my left hand, I'm using Necrosis. These are spells from the Forgotten Magic mod. As is Summon Death Guard. Assumed it was bad? Oh yeah, it was atrocious. Absolutely unconscionable. It's probably not the right word. You'll have to forgive me, I've had a long day. Oh, they got him.
Those vampires put up a heck of a fight.
Oh good, I've got 2 combat musics going on at the same time. That's fun. Never really played around much with magic in Skyrim. Oh, there's plenty of necromancy spells without mods. These spells are just better.
Tough day for you. Done and done.
Use your vampire seduction power on the Moth Priest, okay? Feed on the Moth Priest to make him your thrall. Had to take someone's 5 a.m. shift today? Oh, that's rough. I guess feed? Hey, what do Dexian and I have in common? We're both enthralled by Liliana. Ha 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 ha! Hello.
By the divines, it's as if my eyes have been opened. I am blinded by the light of your majesty. I must obey you. What would you have of me, master?
See, someone gets it. Kappa. I command you to travel to Castle Volkihar.
Certainly. Where can I find this castle?
Chef! Hi, Chef. Off the northern coast of Skyrim, due west of Solitude.
I will set out at once, then.
Do I still have Vampire Sight? I do. Excellent. Thought Moth Priests were blind? Not all of them. Just got home? Welcome home. Yeah, what Chef and Pigsy said. Moth Priests will read the scrolls a couple of times and gain some insight from the scrolls. And then one day, they'll read the scroll, and the only thing the scroll will tell them is that their next reading will be their last.
I'm no fan of the sun. That would be better than this.
So they prepare and they meditate and all that stuff. And then they read the scroll, and they're permanently blinded. Why don't they just stop there? Because they've dedicated their lives to reading the Elder Scrolls. It's an honor to go blind.
Well done. Somehow I knew it would be you who found our Moth Priest.
I have made the Moth Priest my thrall.
Yes, I see that. I trust his capture was not too difficult a task.
The Dawn Guard tried to stop me, but they posed no threat.
I wish I could have been there to hear the sounds of their screams. Well, Your thrall awaits, and we have given him the Elder Scroll. Command him to read it, and let us hear the words of prophecy together.
Life here has many.
Hey, yo, bitch! Read that scroll.
Master, I have done as you asked and traveled here.
I have a new task for you, Thrall.
Of course. What is it that you need me to do?
You must read an Elder Scroll.
Yes, the Elder Scroll. I admit, I am looking forward to this.
Then you may begin your reading.
Of course, Master. Now, if everyone will please be quiet, I must concentrate. I see a vision before me. An image of a
I'm more
great
interested
bow.
in Serana.
I know this weapon. It is Oriel's bow. Now a voice whispers, saying, among the night's children, a dread lord will rise. In an age of strife, when dragons return to the realm of men, darkness will mingle with light, and the night and the day will be as one. The voice fades and the words begin to shimmer and distort. But wait, there is more here.
Can you believe this
Secret of
goober's
the
speaking
bow's
in riddles?
power is written elsewhere. I think there is more to the prophecy.
Oh, she's more
recorded
interested in
other
him.
scrolls. Yes, I see them now. One contains the ancient secrets of the dragons, and the other speaks of the potency of ancient blood. My vision darkens, and I see no more. To know the complete prophecy, we must have the other two scrolls.
Oh, hello.
Surprised you weren't at the last meeting with our lord.
Goodbye.
What is your command?
Is he plotting to overthrow him to
Life
show up?
here has many.
That was
But wait, there's more.
as I would have liked. Even so, you did well.
Oh, I see.
He was like Billy Mays, or a Dark Souls 3 boss. But wait, there's more. Do you know where these other scrolls are?
My traitor wife stole one of them away and then disappeared. As for the other, the last that I heard, it was lost in the bowels of a Dwemer ruin. It seems our work is not yet done. But I have waited this long, and we are so very close now. I can wait a bit longer.
If you need anything, say the word. I can still forge a decent blade.
Do I look like the kind of person who would use a blade?
Do you have a moment to talk?
For you, honey?
Welcome
Always.
here. As long as you don't overfeed on the thralls.
Do you have a moment to talk?
What's on your mind?
That moth priest, Dexian. He said we needed 2 other Elder Scrolls. I think I know where we can start looking.
Really, Chef? You've never done the vampire side? Not 1, but 2 Elder Scroll readings. Why didn't you say something earlier?
Didn't want that lot getting wind of it. Especially my father.
What is it between you two?
Ever since he decided to make that prophecy his calling, we kind of drifted apart. I don't even think he sees me as his daughter anymore. I'm just a means to an end.
Aw, Serana. I love you. So where's this Elder Scroll?
We need to find my mother, Valerica. She'll definitely know where it is. And if we're lucky, she actually has it herself.
You said you didn't know where she went.
The last time I saw her, she said that she'd go somewhere safe. Somewhere that my father would never search. Other than that, she wouldn't tell me anything. But the way she said it, someplace he would never search. It was cryptic, yet she called attention to it.
Sounds like she was being cautious.
Maybe. What I can't figure out is why she said it that way. Besides, I can't imagine a single place my father would avoid looking. And he's had all this time, too. Any ideas?
He's run as a psychopath, but the Vamp King wants to destroy the world. You've got a point. So, it'll be exciting for you to finally see the vampire side of this. Spoiler, I already know. How about right here in the castle?
Wait, that almost makes sense. I used to help my mother tend a garden in the courtyard here. All of the ingredients for our potions came from there. She used to say that my father couldn't stand the place. Too peaceful.
Isn't that pretty risky?
Oh, absolutely. But my mother's not a coward. That is, I don't think we'll actually trip over her there, but it's worth a look.
All the same beats, right? I mean, essentially. How can we get in without your father noticing?
Trust me, I lived here a very long time and I know every nook and cranny. There's an unused inlet on the northern side of the island that was used by the previous owners to bring supplies into the castle. An old escape tunnel from the castle exits there. I think that's our way in.
There's some minor differences toward the end, Chef.
Come on, it's just around the side.
You'll see. Hit. Blur. Wrecked. Ow. Oh, I need to check the MCM. Because these spells and forgotten magic can actually level up. Yeah, let's actually... We should track these. Death Guard. Deathly Paul. Alright, the only one we've got a perk for so far is Deathly Paul. MCM is another thing you need to get? No, it's built into, I think it's either built into the script extender or it's built into Sky UI. I forget which, but it's built into one of them. Let's see here. Curse of Frailty. Your Blight, Curse, and Necrosis also apply Curse of Frailty to the target every second. Deals disease damage equal to 10% of target's armor rating, up to 50 damage per second. Ooh, more damage. I'll take it. Oh, no problem, Goose. Chef, how soon do you need to be reminded?
Sorry. Wait.
Hey, I leveled up. Cool. Alright, do I have... I do have Void Bolt. Alright. That wasn't too hard.
Take a left up here. This is one of those
What? That skeever just got wrecked. That was awesome. Oh, what's aggroed on me now? Oh, more death hounds. Right.
done and
Ah! Hello. Ow. How's taking over all of Skyrim going? Slow but steady, Dougie. Slow but steady. We'll get there before you know it. How are you doing tonight, Dougie? It's good to see you.
just head for the door. We've made it to the courtyard. Oh no.
Yoink.
What happened to this place? Everything's been torn down. The whole place looks, well, dead. It's like we're the first to set foot here in centuries. This used to lead into the castle's great hall. Looks like my father had it sealed up. I used to walk through here after evening meals.
Where's the third one?
Beautiful once. This was my mother's garden. Do you know how beautiful something can be when it's tended by a master for hundreds of years?
Not nearly
She
as
would hate
beautiful
to
as
see it
you.
like this. Wait.
There it is.
Something's wrong with the moon dial here. Some of the crests are missing and the dial is askew.
Not anymore.
Even though the crests could be removed. Very clever, Mother. Very clever. I've never been in those tunnels before, but I'd bet they'd run right under the courtyard and into the tower ruins. Well, at least we're getting closer. Let's go.
Coobs, is hanging out with Serana weird for you after watching Critical Role so much? It's gotta be like hanging out with an old friend, right? I said, is hanging out with Serana weird for you after watching so much Critical Role?
I've never even seen this part of the house before.
It's gotta be like hanging out with an old
I know
friend.
what might be around. Slow and well for you. I'll teach you.
Really enjoy it when you find out one of them has voiced a character in a game you've played. Yeah, that's probably pretty cool. I didn't know about Critical Role until this year, and I don't watch it. I don't dislike it, just I'm not that big on D&D. Ow. Oh. It was behind me. Okay. No, I've played D&D. Just not that big on it.
Who's there? That'll teach you.
Boop.
Where'd you come from? Die! That'll teach you.
Doesn't this one come to life? Thought so.
What have you... Where'd you...
Can you tell I've done this DLC once or twice?
Who's there?
Oh my god. 2 combat songs at the same time. Good old Skyrim.
There you are. It's my
Thank.
mother. He's smarter than I gave her credit for.
Just quit your D&D group. DM pissed you off. It's all hell. Sorry to hear that. What the fuck was that? Oh hey, we're already here. Cool. Well, I'll just take finely ground bone meal and the shards.
This has to be it. I knew she was deep in it. I mean, she taught me everything I know. I had no idea she had so
Good.
much of this. She must have spent years collecting these components. And what's this thing? I'm not sure about this circle, but it's obviously something. Let's take a look around. There has to be something here that tells us where she's gone.
What exactly are we looking for?
My mother was meticulous about her research. If we can find her notes, there might be some hints in there.
Ooh, manage with AFT. Finally. I've been waiting for that prompt to pop up. Alright, let's change some settings here. Combat regen boost? Nah. Force post-combat auto heal? Nah. And some general settings. Followers catch up on weapon draw? Absolutely not. That's a good way to send your followers off of cliffs. Followers ride extra horses. Nope, that'll conflict with the convenient horses mod. And I think we're good.
Are we ready then? Right behind you.
Did your mother keep gargoyles here?
Not that I ever saw. My mother had a bit of a thing for magical constructs. Not what you're thinking. She just found them fascinating.
Heh, that was a sex joke. Your mother maintained quite a laboratory.
I had no idea her laboratory even existed. She had an alchemy set up in her drawing room, but nothing that even comes close to what's here.
What did she research?
Looking at the equipment and materials, it looks like she was trying to advance her necromancy. I don't know. Certainly not longevity. Kind of a waste of time for a vampire.
2 different groups you can join. One is 6 hours a week, one that's pretty strict on attendance. Another one only happens when everyone is free, so basically never happens. Oof. You guys should maybe, I don't know. I know a lot of people who play D&D on Discord. You might be able to organize the second group that way. Let's exhaust Serana's dialogue here.
There's not a whole lot to tell. You've already seen my father's obsession. My mother's not a whole lot better, but you'll see that soon enough.
Were you close with them?
My father... No, not really. I did spend a lot of time with my mother, but she saw me more like a protege than a daughter. What about you? What were your parents like?
Uh-oh. What do you think, chat? Which past are we going with? Which past are we going with? Are we going with loving parents? Loving parents but dead. Didn't really get along. Never knew them, I grew up alone. Pigsy says didn't get along. A 10-page backstory for a new campaign? Fuck that. Don't want to do it anymore, that's what happened with Magic. Well, I mean, you can play Magic. Oh, it timed out.
There's not... You've already seen my father's... What about you? What were your parents like?
Alright, nobody else responded, so I guess we didn't really get along.
That's too bad. Do you know how they're doing now?
What do we think? Parents dead or nah?
Thou hast journeyed far. Hear my voice.
Pearson, thank you for the host. Nobody hears from them much anymore.
Oh, I see. Let's just keep going.
Awkward. More dialogue.
Keep searching for her notes. She probably had a journal or something. Right
Actually,
behind you.
no, we're good. What's up, Pearson? How you doing? Valerica's journal. Blah, 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 blah. Found access to the soul cairn.
Any luck yet?
I found your mother's notes.
You did? Let me see them.
What's this soul cairn that she
I
mentions?
only know what she told me. She had a theory about soul gems. That the souls inside of them don't just vanish when they're used. They end up in the soul cairn.
Why did she care where used souls went?
The soul cairn is home to very powerful beings. Necromancers send them souls and receive powers of their own in return. My mother spent a lot of time trying to contact them directly, to travel to the soul cairn itself.
If she made it there, we'll find her.
That circle in the center of the room is definitely some type of portal. If I'm reading this right, there's a formula here that should give us safe passage into the soul cairn.
Trying to download Fallout mods and you're lagging to death? Oof. That's a big oof. Well, been playing some Borderlands 2. Cool. What do we
A
need?
handful of soul gem shards, some finely ground bone meal, a good bit of purified void salts. Oh, damn it.
What's wrong?
We're also going to need a sample of her blood, which, if we could get that, we wouldn't even be trying to do this in the first place.
You share her blood.
Not bad. We'd better hope that's good enough. Mistakes with these kind of portals can be gruesome. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get started.
Already found all the ingredients.
Oh, good. Well then, let's head over to the portal vessel and I'll do the rest.
I should probably grab everything in here, right? At least everything of value. Is that dragon bone? That'll fetch a pretty penny. Ooh, elven dagger. I can make use of that. Just in case. Yoink. Whoops. Yoink. 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 Places like this on my mage character, I tend to just spam E and move the cursor around. Plop. Friend already has a shit ton of books, so you could just share his if you wanted to check them out.
Then the rest is up to me. Are you ready to go? I'm not entirely sure what this thing is going to do when I add my blood. Are you ready to go?
Can I ask you something first?
What is it?
What will you do if we find your mother?
I've been asking myself the same thing since we came back to the castle. She was so sure of what we did to my father. I couldn't help but go along with her. I never thought of the cost.
Sounds like she did everything for your sake.
I guess even a vampire mother is still a mother. She worried about me, about all of us. But she wanted to get me as far away from my father as possible before he really went over the edge. Yes, you're right. I'm sorry. I just didn't expect anyone to care how I felt about her. Thank you. Are we ready then?
Sure.
All right, here goes.
Serana? Are you gonna do the thing? Here, this is an easy fix, probably. Disable. Enable.
Do you need something?
I need you to do something. Serana!
I'm wondering what my mother got up to here. She definitely wasn't trying to keep the place clean. The Soul Cairn is a tiny sliver. It's ruled by unseen beings. Honestly, I don't know.
Blah, 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 blah.
Necromancers are always nobody really. As far as I've heard, no. I've read you give the Ideal Masters soul. Because most of the stories end with the Ideal Masters duping the Necromancers, who end up dead or wishing they were dead.
Do the thing. Ow. Serana, do the Serana. Serana. AAA software release, by the way. Ho hum.
Then the rest... Are you ready to go? Of course. What is it? I've been asking... She was so sure of what we did. Possible. She worried about me. About all... Yeah. Are we ready then?
Let's get that portal
All right.
open.
Here goes.
It says to Soul Cairn. Let's see if we can clip through it. There we go.
Let's go. My mother must be waiting. The other side of that.
Easy.
Ugh, the smell here. Let's try to handle this quickly. Die!
Welcome to the Soul Cairn.
You must help me find my Arvak. He doesn't deserve to be in a place like this.
Okay.
Until next time.
Oh shit, I need to actually get the quest,
You
don't
must
I?
help me find my Arvak.
Calm down, who's
My
Arvak?
horse. We came to this horrible place together. We were attacked by monsters, so I told him to run. Please, he's such a loyal creature, and he's been running for so long. You have to save him. A place like this will change you.
How can I help him?
Arvak! Arvak! Where are you? Arvak, please come back! Come back!
Okay. So let's go take care of this Arvak thing real quick, and then we'll have a summonable horse. If I recall correctly, Arvak's skull is over here somewhere. Somewhere over this away. Hope Skyrim doesn't crash with all the mods you've installed so far. I would definitely recommend running loot.
Where'd you come from?
Do Blight Curse and Necrosis work on these boys? Guess I'll never get to find out. What's going on with no board? Why is it weird about mouse inputs sometimes? Still need to install it? You should definitely install that ASAP. Oh, that works really well against them. Yoink. Oh, who the fuck even knows where that is? Hi.
Arvak! You saved him! His soul is free, I can feel it! He's such a loyal beast. Here, I'll teach you how to call him to you. He'll help you get around this wretched place. But I'm sure he'd be much happier.
Look at Serana in the background.
Goodbye, hero. Take good care of Arvak for me. Such a good horse.
Okay. Alright, we've got a summonable horse now. Yoink. Fuck yeah. Hey, Geo. Welcome back. What's going on, bud? This is the life. Just riding an undead horse through oblivion. Moments like these.
Mother?
Amazing follower tweaks
Mother.
is quite useful.
It can't be. Serana?
I can't believe it. How do we get inside? We have to talk.
How's this playthrough going? Really well.
What are you doing?
I'm having fun playing
Where's
video
your father?
games. Preposterous,
He
right?
doesn't know we're here. I don't have time to explain.
I must have failed. Harkon's found a way to decipher the prophecy, hasn't he?
No, you've got it all wrong. We're here to
Disgusting.
not his.
Wait a moment. You've brought a stranger here? Have you lost your mind?
No, you don't.
You, come forward. I would speak with you. So how has it come to pass that a vampire of mixed blood is in the company of my daughter?
Fun fact, same voice actress as Astrid from the Dark Brotherhood questline. I've been keeping her safe.
Safe? You call bringing her here safe? Has she explained nothing to you? Serana has sacrificed everything to prevent Harkon from completing the prophecy. I would have expected her to explain that to you.
Yeah, Coos, listen closely. You can definitely hear it.
You think I'd have the audacity to place my own daughter in that tomb for the protection of her Elder Scroll alone? The scrolls are merely a means to an end. The key to the tyranny of the sun is Serana herself.
Hear it? She's speaking in a slightly different register, but you can still hear some of the vocal mannerisms.
When I fled Castle Volkahar, I fled with 2 Elder Scrolls. The scroll I presumably found with Serana speaks of Ariel and his arcane weapon, Ariel's bow. The second scroll declares that the blood of Cold Harbor's daughter will blind the eye of the dragon.
How does Serana fit in? And more importantly, how do I fit into Serana? I'm so sorry.
Like myself, Serana was a human once. We were devout followers of Lord Molig Bal. Tradition dictates the females be offered to Molig Bal on his summoning day. Few survive the ordeal. Those that do emerge as a pure-blooded vampire. We call such confluences the Daughters of Cold Harbor.
Serana underwent this ritual willingly.
It was expected of her, just as it was expected of me. Being selected as an offering to Molig Bal is an honor. She wouldn't have dared turn her back on that.
Okay, the tyranny of the sun requires Serana's blood.
Now you're beginning to see why I wanted to protect Serana, and why I've kept the other Elder Scroll as far from her as possible.
Are you saying Harkon means to kill her?
If Harkon obtained Ariel's bow, and Serana's blood was used to taint the weapon, the tyranny of the sun would be complete. In his eyes, she'd be dying for the good of all vampires. And how exactly do you plan on completing the prophecy without the death of my daughter?
I'll kill Harkon.
If you believe that, then you're a bigger fool than I originally suspected. Don't you think I weighed that option before I enacted my plans?
Bitch, do you know who I am? I'm the protagonist in an Elder Scrolls game. Can't nothing stop me.
You care nothing for Serana, or our plight. You see the tyranny of the sun as your chance at deification. And like Harkon, you won't hesitate to destroy anything that stands in your path.
Serana believes in me, why won't you?
Serana? This stranger may call herself a vampire, but she knows nothing of our struggle. Why should I entrust you to her?
Just pretend I'm really bored with her talking.
Has done more for me in the brief time I've known her than you've done in centuries.
How dare you?
That's
I
fair.
gave up everything I cared about to protect you from that fanatic you call a father.
Yes, he's a fanatic. He's changed. But he's still my father. Why can't you understand how that makes me feel?
Oh, Serana, if you'd only open your eyes the moment your father discovers your role in the prophecy, that he needs your blood, you'll be in terrible danger.
So to protect me, you decided to shut me away from everything I cared about. You never asked me if hiding me in that tomb was the best course of action. You just expected me to follow you blindly. Both of you were obsessed with your own paths. Your motivations might have been different, but in the end, I'm still just a pawn to you two. I want us to be a family again. But I don't know if we can ever have that. Maybe we don't deserve that kind of happiness. Maybe it isn't for us.
Oh, Serana.
We have to stop him.
I'll be your family.
Before he goes too far. And to
I'll
do
be your
that,
family.
we need the Elder Scroll.
I'm sorry, Serana. I didn't know. I didn't see. I've allowed my hatred of your father to estrange us for too long. Forgive me. If you want the Elder Scroll, it's yours. Your intentions are still somewhat unclear to me. But for Serana's sake, I'll assist you in any way that I can.
My intentions are to complete this quest line.
Yes. I've kept it safely secured here ever since I was imprisoned. Fortunately, you're in a position to breach the barrier that surrounds these ruins.
What do we need to do?
You need to locate the tallest of the rocky spires that surround these ruins. At their bases, the barrier's energy is being drawn from unfortunate souls that have been exiled here. Destroy the keepers that are tending them, and it should bring the barrier down.
We'll return soon.
One more word of warning. There's a dragon that calls itself Durnevere roaming the cave. Be wary of him. The Ideal Masters have charged him with overseeing the keepers, and will undoubtedly intervene if you're perceived as a threat. Be careful, and keep my daughter safe.
Alright, real quick, I think I have perks I can use. Correction, I have a perk I can use. Fuck! Well, it looks like we're saving it. Ride like the wind, Arvak. Ride forth, bone horse. Just taking a leisurely ride through a hellish plane of existence. No, just a normal tier death here in Skyrim, although I guess technically we aren't in Skyrim right now. No, dual cast. Where you at? There's an enemy. It must be destroyed. Found it. Oh, hey, Coobs. You liked Morrowind. Let me see if I can find him. There's a Morrowind Easter egg in here. What? Things are dying. Nope, it's neither of those dudes. Yep. What? Oh, no, it's this one over here. The return to Soulslime and the Dragonborn DLC was a slightly return to Morrowind. Oh, there's an even more direct reference. Is my death guard up? Yeah, he is. Alright, cool. Rip. Yoink. Alright, that's one of 3 down. Oh, hey! How the fuck did you get up there? Serana, you make me wonder, girl. What? That was weird. You remember Arvak? Best mount in the game. Because he's summonable. Oh, wait. Oh, here he is. I found the Morrowind Easter egg. Recognize that name, Cooves?
Damn it, how could I be so foolish?
Oh, shit. I'm sorry, Brett. You had a period there and it thought that it was a link.
First I'll publish a regular edition, then the folio.
I saw that you watched the VOD today. I appreciate that, Brett. Summonable mount greater than immortal mount? Agreed. It's Jub. That guy you talked to at the beginning. You remember. Get up.
I can't believe I lost those pages.
Stand up. You were dreaming. That guy.
Hang on. Did you hear something?
Yep. That's him.
Damn it, how could I be so foolish?
Wait, what? God damn it. What'd you miss so far today? Well, so far today, we went and we got a Moth Priest. And now we're searching for 2 other Elder Scrolls. Try and fulfill the Tyranny of the Sun, or whatever it's called. Yeah, the Tyranny of the Sun. Which is a prophecy about using a corrupted divine weapon in order to block out the sun. And thus make the world safe for vampire kind. Hey! Get wrecked, Wrathman. Black Soul Gem, yoink. So we've entered a portal that's taken us to a plane of oblivion called the Soul Cairn. And it's run by mysterious figures known as the Ideal Masters. And a great example of the unreliable narrator in Elder Scrolls. People say nobody knows what the ideal masters look like. That's wrong. See that gem thing hovering up there? That's an ideal master. And we know that from the game Elder Scrolls Let me try that again. Battlespire. That's right. The Ideal Masters did not make their first appearance in Skyrim. Decided your waifu is the moss seller from DS1? Hey man, different strokes for different folks, I guess. Wanna know who my waifu is? Here she comes now.
Let's kill those keeper things and get back to the prison.
Whatever you want, my love. But do people know that those are the Ideal Masters? The people in universe don't. Hence the whole unreliable narrator thing.
Damn it.
Or at the very least, Serana doesn't. Alright, the spells won't work through the bars. Fuck it, we out.
Done and done.
Oh. Serana managed to kill it anyway. Nice. You go, girl. My spells are leveling up nicely. Done like 100 voices for games, including Blood Rain. Oh, not the actress. That would be weird. The character. Although now that I say that out loud, I think, you know what? Maybe that isn't any less weird than the actress being the waifu. I don't know. I feel all these feelings, guys. It's confusing. Ah, shit. Wrong power. I want Highborn.
That'll teach you.
Get wrecked. Oh yeah, she's definitely a pretty lady. Actually, at this point, I think it's quicker just to walk on foot. Hey, Rebor. Welcome back. Oh, I've had spells level up in Forgotten Magic, so let me... Real quick, let's see. Siphon Vitality. Siphon Stamina, Lingering Pain. Corrosion. Desecrate. Throw. Tenebrous Affinity. Increases Blight Curse damage by 50%. Also deals 4 to 8 damage to the caster per tick. No thank you. Soul Reaper. Bond of Corruption. Target dies on spreads Blight Curse to all nearby enemies. Spread Curse grants no experience and cannot trigger. That's fine. Alright, I've got 2 for Death Guard. Grim Fortitude. Death cards help with 3% per caster's damage by 1% per caster's level. growth. Embrace. Possession. Your death guard increases your health points by 100 when active. I want that, please. Deliberately made Serana more likable than all other characters in game just so they could put her in marriage refusal in the game. You're probably right. But there's a mod for that. So glad I'm doing a fun game, singing Raiders of the Lost Ark themes instead of swearing and hating Dark Souls 2. Oh man. Hey, the people wanted to see me play Dark Souls 2. And I did. And it's done now. It's done now, and I never have to do it again. If your health drops below 25%, sacrifices your death guard, restoring 120 to 160 health to you. I will take that. Thank you. Twitch watchers are sadists. Yep, particularly the people who watch Souls streamers. Gotta reboot the computer to complete the loot installation. It's a pain in the ass, but it'll be worth it. Loot really is a fucking godsend. See, I've said it before, but this is my favorite thing about this game. I'm not even touching my computer right now. And we're still making progress. God bless auto move. God bless auto move. Eh.
You managed to destroy all 3 keepers? Very impressive.
I did. Now give me the scroll.
Yes. Please follow me. Keep watch for Durnevere. With the prison's barrier down, he's almost certain to investigate.
The sooner we get out of this place, the better.
Yoink. 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 Anything else here? Bump, bump, bump. Alright.
I'm glad you're here. I don't think I could be doing this alone.
Oh, Valerica, don't get stuck on my death guard.
Wait. I hear something.
Oh shit. First dragon fight of the run. Oh shit. Forgot about this? You forgot about dragons in Skyrim? Kappa. I know, Koobs, I'm just being a shit. Wrecked.
With my astonishment, but I never thought I'd witness the death of that.
What makes you say that?
Volumes written on Durnevere allege that he can't be slain by normal means. It appears they can be slain. Yes.
Go on.
The soul of a dragon is as resilient as its owner's scaly hide. It's possible that your killing blow has merely displaced Durnevere's physical form while he reconstitutes himself.
How long will that take?
Minutes, hours, years. I can't even begin to guess. I suggest we don't wait around to find out. Now, let's get you the Elder Scroll, and you can be on your way.
Come on, she's leading us to the scroll.
Yes, my dear.
What did you want?
Ready?
I can't believe we found my mother alive.
Oh no!
You know what I mean.
Looking forward to seeing Baldur's Gate 3. I have no familiarity with the Baldur's Gate series whatsoever. Fuck. Yoink, yoink,
Can't believe
yoink.
we found my mother
Yoink, yoink,
alive.
yoink, yoink, yoink.
Well, anyway,
There it is. Yoink. Hey,
I'm glad you're here. I don't think I could be doing this alone.
I need you to
Alright,
carry
let's see
some
what we
shit.
have.
Ha! Whoops.
Now that you've retrieved the Elder Scroll, you should be on your way.
Some of the absolute best stories in video games. You're staying here?
I have no choice. As I told you before, I'm a daughter of Cold Harbor. If I return to Tamriel, that increases Harkon's likelihood of bringing the tyranny of the sun to fruition.
We'll return for you when we can.
I appreciate your concern for me, but Serana is all that I care about. You must keep her safe at all costs. Remember that Harkon is not to be trusted. No matter what he promises, he'll deceive you in order to get what he wants. And promise me you'll keep my daughter safe. She's the only thing of value I have left.
Of course I will. Alright, let's get back to Tamriel. Whee! Now, we're going to talk to Durnavir out here, and I want you to pay attention to something that's kind of
The
neat.
sooner we get the scroll home, the sooner we deal with my father.
Stay your weapons. I would speak with you, Quinarin.
Thought you were dead.
Cursed, not dead. Doomed to exist in this form for eternity. Trapped between Laas and Enoch. Between life and death.
Why are we speaking?
I believe in civility among seasoned warriors, and I find your ear worthy of my words. My claws have rended the flesh of innumerable foes, but I have never once been felled on the field of battle. I therefore honor name you Quinarin, or Vanquisher in your tongue.
Speaking of which, Quinarin, who hangs out in chat here sometimes, this is where his name comes from. Anyway, I found you equally worthy.
Your words do me great honor. My desire to speak with you was born from the result of our battle, Quinarin. I merely wish to respectfully ask a favor of you.
What kind of a favor?
For countless years I've roamed the Soul Cairn in unintended service to the Ideal Masters. Before this, I roamed the skies above Tamriel. I desire to return there.
What's stopping you?
I fear that my time here has taken its toll upon me. I share a bond with this dreaded place. If I ventured far from the Soul Cairn, my strength would begin to wane until I was no more.
How could I help?
I will place my name with you and grant you the right to call my name from Tamriel. Do me this simple honor, and I will fight at your side as your Graze Mazen, your ally, and teach you my food.
You're right, Pearson. You're right. You can ride Odaving, though. Just call your name in Tamriel, that's it?
Trivial in your mind, perhaps. For me, it would mean a great deal. I don't require an answer, Quinarin. Simply speak my name to the heavens when you feel the time is right.
Alright, check this out. So you know how I haven't done the main quest, like, at all? Like, I haven't even been to Helgen yet because we used an alternate start pod. So there's no indication that I'm the Dragonborn. Check this out. Why do you call me Quinarin?
In my language, the Quinarin is the vanquisher, the one who has bested a fellow Dova in battle.
Fellow Dova? I am not a dragon.
Forgive me. My instinct was to grant you this title. I am uncertain why. Perhaps one day it will become clear to both of us.
You see that? They accounted for it. They accounted for people who would come here without doing any of the main quest. It's pretty cool, right? Yep, alternate dialogue in case you haven't done the main quest. You know, for the people who they get out of Helgen and immediately run away after a butterfly, and the main quest is never heard from again. You know, the majority of people who play Skyrim. I agree, Pearson. Odaving is a bro. Odaving's the man. Whoops. Excuse me. He teaches you, you summon him 3 times, and each time he teaches you one of the words of, I think it's Soltaire? Yeah, that sounds right. Okay, so now for the other Elder Scroll, we have to go to, Whatchahoozits? Septimus.
This must be that beautiful...
Which means going clear to the other side of the province. Yeah, he teaches you one of the words every time you summon him. Of course, we haven't unlocked the ability to shout yet, so... Hey, Merc. Welcome back. Can we... We should actually probably talk to Urag real quick, because I don't know...
What now? This better not be all the things you just can't be bothered with.
I don't know if...
I'm ready when you are.
I don't know if we can actually access that dialogue. Can't shout even the shouts you get without needing dragon souls? Nope. The only ones you get for free are the ones from the main quest. I mean... I've got batch files, so I could cheat if I really wanted to. Bat add shouts. Bat unlock shouts. Boom, and now I've got all of them. So I could cheat if I really wanted to, but I'm not going to. Cheats? Oh, I've got all the cheats. All the cheats. Have you seen me play Dark Souls? You should know by now I'm a dirty hacksaw. Need to get to Birna's oddments. Sell her all my shit. I need the gold. Oh good, she hasn't died in a random vampire attack yet. Hello, oh my god.
Don't like those eyes you got. There's a bad hunger to them.
I don't like your little zombie arm gesture here. But, you know, I don't go around judging you.
I do what's necessary so we... Oh, a bit of this.
Shut up and buy my shit.
That.
Ah, fuck, you're out of gold. It's unfortunate. Well, not out of gold, but... getting there. Gloves. Just boots. Necromancer boots. Do I have anything that's worth 1? Red apple. Thank you. All your gold are belong to me. Alright, so...
Indoors, or in a cave. Anywhere, just out of this.
Let's talk to Urag, just in case we can't access the dialogue with Septimus without talking to him first. Really don't want to get Skyrim for your PS4, don't want to buy the game more than 2 times. Or a PC when you eventually get one, because can't be without a computer forever, right? You cannot be without a computer forever. That said, I've owned Skyrim 4 different times. I have the original on 360, I have Special Edition on Xbox One, even though I don't own an Xbox One anymore. And I've got the Legendary Edition and Special Edition on PC. But I got the Special Edition for free. My wife who is cold? It's okay, I brought her inside.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear?
Actually, now that I think about it, I own 5 copies of
Hundreds
Skyrim.
of years have gone into assembling this collection. It's going to stay pristine, understand?
Because oddly enough, buying the Legendary Edition on disc for Xbox 360 was cheaper than just buying the DLCs.
I don't care if you wrote it yourself. If you want a book from here, you go through me.
Only bought Skyrim once. Yeah, I didn't join the PC Master Race until like 2 years ago. And of course, this is the game that inspired me to do so. I'm looking for an Elder Scroll.
And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about?
Of course I do. Do you have one here?
You think that even if I did have one here, I would let you see it? It would be kept under the highest security. The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it.
Merc is 100% correct. And I would burn this stupid orc if he protested, too. Do you at least have any information on them?
Of course. I'll bring everything we have on them, but it's not much. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture.
I would dump the rest of Winterhold into the sea if it would only make Serana smile.
All right, then. Here you go. Try not to spill anything on them.
Thanks. Ask Urag about the insane book. Oh, you're coming back around. Okay. Hi.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear?
This Ruminations book is incomprehensible.
Aye, that's the work of Septimus Cygnus. He's the world's master of the nature of Elder Scrolls. But, well, he's been gone for a long while. Too long.
He's dead?
Oh no, I hope not. But even I haven't seen him in years. And we were close. Became obsessed with the Dwemer. Took off north saying he had found some old artifact. Haven't seen him since. Somewhere in the ice fields, if you want to try to find him.
Alright, and we're off. Isn't Winterhold as far north as you can go? Nope. See, can I? Whee! Nice. Really don't remember? Somebody didn't do the main quest. Oh, level up available. Nice. More magicka, please. Alright. Yep. Ah, shit. It wants me to go out the proper door at the college. Fuck that. I hardcore parkour. Maybe I can reset it this way. Yep, that did it. So anyway, we're gonna go find the crazy old guy talking about Elder Scrolls. Off into the ice fields we go. God, I love this game's soundtrack so much. Agreed, Coops. Definitely agreed. Ah! No. Release me. Oh god. What is happening? What? I just phased through that chunk of ice. Oh, Bethesda. Copy of the soundtrack you have is signed. I am not jealous at all. Not even slightly. Okay. Hi.
Dig, Dwemer, beyond. I'll know your lost unknown and rise to your depths.
Hi. Excuse me.
When the top level was built, no more could be placed. It was and is the maximal apex.
I heard you know about Elder Scrolls.
Elder Scrolls, indeed. The Empire, they absconded with them. Or so they think. The ones they saw. The ones they thought they saw. I know of one. Forgotten. Sequestered. But I cannot go to it. Not poor Septimus. For I have arisen beyond its grasp.
So where's the scroll?
Here. Well, here as in this plain. Mundus, Tamriel, nearby, relatively speaking. On the cosmological scale, well, it's all nearby.
Can you help me get the Elder Scroll or not?
One block lifts the other. Septimus will give what you want, but you must bring him something in return.
What you want?
You see this masterwork of the Dwemer, deep inside their greatest knowings. Septimus is clever among men, but he is but an idiot child compared to the dullest of the Dwemer. Lucky then they left behind their own way of reading the Elder Scrolls. In the depths of Black Reach, one yet lies. Have you heard of Black Reach? Cast upon where Drimmer City slept, the yearning spire hidden learnings kept.
Ah, Blackreach. That's a name I haven't heard since the last time I did this quest.
Under deep, below the dark, the hidden keep, Tower Mzark. Oftan, the point of puncture, of first entry of the tapping. Delve to its limits, and Black Reach lies just beyond. But not all can enter there. Only Septimus knows the hidden key to loose the lock, to jump beneath the deathly rock.
How do I get in?
2 things I have for you. 2 shapes. One edged, one round. The round one for tuning. Dwemer music is soft and subtle, and needed to open their cleverest gates. The edged lexicon for inscribing. To us, a hunk of metal. To the Dwemer, a full library of knowings, but empty.
Okay.
Find Mzark and its sky dome. The machinations there will read the scroll and lay the lore upon the cube. Trust Septimus. He knows you can know.
All right. Get me the fuck out of here. All right, guys. I will be right back.